Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my SimAirport Let's Play. Now, since last time, I've moved the LRT platform, the platform that links to the railway. So, at the end of last episode, we had the platform somewhere down here, and I had an escalator going down and under so people get onto the platform without crossing the road and the railway itself. But then I realised that was just for people to get on. What about people getting off the railway and wanting to go into the airport? So I've changed it around. The escalator is now here. It goes under the ground, up here, through the sliding doors, past some pavement and some outdoor floodlighting, and onto the platform. Nothing too much new there, except now on the other side of the platform, we've got more floodlights, more pavement, more door and escalator going down underneath, and you can see people coming straight into ticketing. It's in the middle of the airport now. It's nice and even. We've got an on and an off. So today, we're going to start putting some more facilities in to make this airport even better. I think we're pretty functional as it is. We've got nice pickups and drop-offs. We've got nice baggage collection. Ticketing's good. All the loos seem to be alright. Separate offices. We've got 4 separate runways. I don't know why this one's different. Right, okay, we're dismantling that runway. It's been annoying me that that runway is a different runway to this one over here, but never mind. The schedule, the flight, the scheduling, should I say, is looking good. Now, last episode we increased these. I want to do them just a little bit more. Give them plenty of time, because some of the ones in the schedule overran just a little bit. So, just an extra couple of minutes should do the job. There we go. Now, the smaller aircraft at the is it large gates? Yeah, the large gates. They're doing fine. So that's alright. Brilliant. That's that done. That'll be effective as of tomorrow, I believe. We've got our first aircraft of the day coming in. CAF is looking fantastic. We've got lots of people at the different stalls. Not much going on in the kitchen, I must admit. I mean, we've got 6 cashiers here that aren't in the right place. I do want to move that at some point. Arcade's going well. It's all going brilliantly. Let's have a look at the list of the different zones and utilities. We've got one of everything except electrical. This is where you run many airports wires too, including your low voltage audio wiring. So at some point soon we're going to get a PA system and audio. It's going to be brilliant. Flight crew lounge. Ooh, I like that. Now, I was going to have a first class lounge at the end here, but I'm not so sure about that, because the people have to come a long way to get into that lounge and then back again. What I was thinking is the first class lounge can just be in the middle here, and then people can walk around it. Let's do that today. So, we need, if we're going into first class, we need to keep the riff-raff out. We've got is that 6? 7 different gates down there. I think if we leave a gap of 2, leave a gap of 2 there and a gap of 2 there, we could put a lounge in that's quite big, like this. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a very nice loungy lounge. Now we need doors on that. Door. Now, I'm not sure what sort of door I'm going to put in, whether it's going to be standard or sliding. I think sliding is appropriate. So we're going to leave a gap of 2. Why won't it? Oh, because it has to be actually constructed wall to put that on. We're going to need a posh floor. I guess private loos? I don't know. I guess so. There's no toilets upstairs, which is not good, actually. This game doesn't have copy-paste, does it? It just construction, and it doesn't have... No, you can't do blueprints and all that sort of stuff. I think what I'll do is I'll put some toilets at the end here at some point. But I want to know where my construction people are, because these walls need to get built. So hang on. Okay, so we pretty much got the wall in, so let's get those doors. Door. That's a window. There, slide-in door. So I'm going to put one there. One there. There we go. We could put some in each of the corners. Do we put one in the middle as well? I guess we should, shouldn't we? So let's use the planning tool to estimate the middle. That was a... I didn't even check the length. That was 20. That's 20. Yep, that gives us a middle point. One there and one there. Brilliant. So those doors are going to go in now. Let's clear that planning. And we want some nice flooring. So let's choose some flooring. Construction, floors. Now this has got to be the poshest floor we can find. And I think... maybe... I suppose this wooden flooring is quite nice, but... a nice flagstone floor, maybe? Carpet. Carpet's posh, isn't it? We've got downstairs. What we got? We got. I think it's. Is it? What's that? Is it red carpet? I don't know. There's some sort of carpet in the arcade. I don't know why. But I think we'll go with this nice grey-looking carpet for the most of it, and then we'll have this brighter blue one as the pathway. So I'm going to put that in like that, and then through the middle we're going to put that carpet there. This is going to look interesting, he says. I have no idea. Right, okay. There we go. Let's skip forward and get the carpet. Oh, hang on. Bit of carpet here. Yeah, let's skip forward and get that carpet in. Now, at the moment, people are using this area as a cut-through. They're coming through the doors. They're going along there. They won't be doing that when I zone it. But, in fact, let's zone it now. Zones, first-class lounge. Bam. It's complaining at the minute. I don't know why. Oh, you can't zone a constructing area. I forgot about that. It'll be alright. Hang on a minute. Nearly done. Nearly got all that carpet in anyway. There's only 4 blocks left, of which they're not doing anything of. There we go. Why is it complaining? It says it requires to be a fully enclosed space with a door. Anyway, I don't know. There we go. First class lounge. Done. Now there's nothing in there to lounge around with. So, is he a first class passenger? I would hope so. Yes, he is a... Oh, we've got our first class person. Right. I mean, there's been first class people around before, but they haven't had extra amenities. So, I'm thinking that we give them like an extra little bit of toilets, their own private bits and bobs. I think come down the objects here. They need we'll put some utilities down at the end. So there's the ATM. We'll put that in there. Can we put an arcade machine in, even though it's not an arcade? Looks like it. Brilliant. And then we've got all these chairs and tables. A coffee. We can't really put a coffee maker in. Lots of decorative items. Digital. We're not going to put advertising in there, but we will put drinks vending, electronics vending, and food vending. There we go. And of course, a garbage can. Put that there. And should we have that? They can have their own private newsstand. There we go. And phone charging station, of course. There we go. And I think that's about it. A sink. No, not a sink. Storage shelves? No. Toilets. Ticketing kiosks. Just put a urinal randomly in first class. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to have a little mini toilets in there for them, though. I was going to say flight display information just there, but I don't think that's really where I want it. I think that's about it. We'll leave that clear for now. And what I'll do is we'll get that built and we'll do the same on the other end. Right, most of those bits and bobs are all in there. People are coming in to use the facilities here. First class passengers. I think we need to give them their own private facilities for their resting. So if we put a big wall in like this, do that like that, split it down the middle, that's no longer going to be first class lounge. We'll go zones, none, dezone that, and then once that's in, we'll be zoning that as restrooms. Male restroom. Now what did we do downstairs? We did male on the left. So we'll keep that going in here. Male restrooms and then female restrooms. Of course, they should be named restroom male and restroom female, so they're next to each other on the list, but hey ho. We'll put doors on. Nice little door. Door. There we go. And of course, we'll put the other facilities in there as well. So let's wait for that wall to get built and give them their special restrooms. Okay, we're pretty much there with the walls. We've just got that last bit to do there. Brilliant. Okay, so if we now put a door in here and here, that will work there. The first class lounge no longer has issues. And then in the construction, no, not construction, in objects, we're going to need some toilet stalls and so forth. So I'm thinking if we put like a small bank of toilet stalls in here and then just like a couple of urinals, and then at the end is where we can have a bunch of sinks. Really, it should be the other way around, shouldn't it? Okay, let's go to female. Let's do female. I can't mess that up. Let's start with sinks. There we go. We're going to bank of sinks there, a couple of sinks there, and then a load of toilet stalls. Let's cancel that sink. I cancel that sink. Put a bin in, because for some reason restrooms seem to get very messy. There we go. And what's that? It's 5 stalls and 5 sinks. Yeah, that works out quite nicely. I like that. Right, so we're going to get that put in. I'll fix the male, and jobs are good'un. Okay, so I fixed up the male restroom. We've got 1 less toilet stall and a couple of urinals in there, and only 3 sinks. We'll see how that combination goes, but the female restroom is already becoming an absolute nightmare. I don't know why. They're just making a right mess in there. Okay, and the male restroom is also now being used. I've had to take the arcade machines out because arcade machines can only go in an arcade. I thought it might be nice if just put 1 in here or 1 in somewhere else, but never mind. Right then, so first class lounge. You need to lounge in the lounge, obviously, so we need some chairs. Now the chairs, look, fancy chair, fancy chair. Now the chairs in the dining corp are just calf chairs. The chairs in the arcade are actually quite fancy. But what we're going to do is we're going to put these fancy chairs and these fancy chairs in here. So what I'm thinking is that we'll have 2 seating areas and something else over here. So this is going to be a seating area. Now, looking at the placement, I think if we just do maybe somewhere around a table, like that. And then just some open-ended ones so people can sit down. With a flight display board or 2 maybe along here. Or on the back section along there. Wrong. Yeah, no, wrong chair, wrong chair. For this, we're going to have this chair. So we're going to put fancy chair in the same configuration, but it's going to be the simple one like that. So we've got like a seating area here where people can sit down at the table and play chess or whatever fancy people do. I don't think I've ever... Right, I'm at a deficit here because I don't think I've ever been in a first class lounge. I did once. I was on a train first class once, and all I remember is I got a free tea. So they need tea and coffee making facilities. That is very important. So I'm thinking If I then put a little seating area like this, but we can make it a bit bigger. Yeah, I like that. So let's cancel the 2 bits I did wrong. Just like 2 U-shapes of seatings. Fantastic. And then maybe we need some bits to make it look nice. So let's put a runway. Oh, the runway! From the beginning of the episode I took the runway out. I was going to replace it and I forgot. Construction. Concrete runway. Oh, I can't remember how big it was. Or where it was. I'm pretty sure it went from here to maybe there. Hang on a minute, we can test how long it... How long's this one? 150. How long's this one? 100 and... Where's the number that tells me how big it is? Oh, there it is. 120... 150. Okay, so that is the right size of runway. That's fine. Whew, thought I'd made a horrible mistake then. Right, okay, good. We've got our runway going back in. Upstairs again. First class lounge. Yes, we'll put the seating in. We'll get the seating done up there. And then we'll add some plants and stuff and decide what we're going to do here. Okay, so those chairs are going in now, and as soon as I do the chairs, people are coming in and using them. They're just standing around the chairs waiting to get in. I realised that I didn't put the actual coffee tables in, so this coffee table here looks quite nice. So we'll put a few coffee tables in there, like that. That's looking better. Originally, I was going to think of maybe doing a mini arcade in here, but I thought, no, that's not first class. What they need is a bar. So if we put a bar in over here, and then they also, I think it might be a coffee shop, coffee kiosk and a bar. There we go. Get some decorative plants in. So plant 2. We'll put a nice plant there, there around the seating. Oh, this is going to be brilliant. I don't know where all my workmen are. They're missing. Very, very missing. Plant 3 looks nice and posh. I'm going to put plant 3 where the arcade machine was. There we go. I think that's about it for plants, though. Let's put one there. I can't put one there on top of the restroom, but that's fine. And I'm thinking around the cafe and the bar that we've just put in, put some even more seating, maybe. Oh, left a mess. Oh, flight display information. We need that. People in first class need to know when their flights are coming still. Flights. Hang on. Information. Right. So, we could the extra large display. We'll put one here. Ooh, it's not going to be exactly in the middle. But I mean, I would like to put one up against the restrooms, but I don't think that's a good idea either. Right, we're going to put the small ones in. We're going to put the small ones in. One there. One there. One there and one there. Just so that they're just generally about. We're going to have another couple of tables in over here, so... And of course the chairs as well. I think we've got plenty of chairs and tables, but why not? Let's get some more fancy in. So we're going to put these up against the wall. Should be enough room for me to... Oh yes. Brilliant. And they need the coffee table. I don't know why I didn't type table in rather than coffee. Because it's not a coffee table. It is a calf table. There we go. Right. And then we'll have a little coffee table in the middle of those ones. Oh, this is brilliant. And now, I don't know whether these coffee kiosks come with staff or not. I'm pretty sure they do. But never mind. It's a bit dirty around here. We've still got a few little bits to put in. Let's make sure all they get put in okay. I'll speed up the game and then we'll take a look at how things are going. Well, it's the middle of the night. No flights are in at this time of day and the airport is pretty empty, so it's a good time to look around and see how things are going. You can see the first class lounge is done. Everything's in there now. Lots of lovely seating. We've got some special little restrooms, a private bar and cafe, along with some extra facilities. You can chill out. It is brilliant. It's really nice. You don't have to go back downstairs to go get a drink or anything like that. However, this place is so messy. I mean, look at all the mess around the ticketing queues. Over here at the kiosks, there's cups on the floor. It's terrible. It's so mucky. If we go downstairs, I don't know if it's as bad. Downstairs is not quite as bad, apart from the restrooms. What a mess. It's horrible. So we're going to have to get a lot more staff in. 20 janitors? Alright, we're doubling our janitor staff. Hopefully they can come in and clean things up. Now, the people getting on the train, that's all good. Now, I don't know where these staff are going to come from. But we may need a staff... Is there not a staff room? Zones. Okay, we've got everything. We haven't got electrical. We haven't got flight crew lounge. But we've got everything else. So there's no general staff room. Staff don't get breaks here. They don't deserve it. A few people waiting for their bags. I don't know why. Because I don't think they're going to come. Oh, they are. There they are. They're finally coming through the system. They can go home now. Some of them are using the escalator. And then... Oh, actually, the people that are doing the rubbish are using the escalator to get to the... You know what we should do? Staff door. We should put a staff door right here so that they can have quick access to the rubbish area. To garbage. There we are. Staff door just there. Let's make that increase the priority, because I don't like the fact that they're going under the escalator and round. There we are. We've got a staff door. We need to get some floor on that though. Construction floors. What floor are we using? Floor 1. There we go. Increase priority. Now they're just using that staff door. Brilliant. That's much better. People are starting to come in for the first flights of the day. You can see they're using the entrance escalator just under my face there. It does take them a little while to filter through there, it appears, but not too bad. It's within expectations. Using the kiosks, going through security, up and down there. Some of them are going to the restrooms, which are now tidy. The arcade's looking... Oh, the place is looking a lot more tidier. Oh yes, no rubbish anywhere now. And our approval ratings are going up a lot as well. Well, there we go, folks. Everything is Fandabby and Dozy. I quite like this first class lounge. Didn't really have an idea of exactly what I was going to do. But yeah, it's a nice little thing. It's in a nice place. I'm glad I put it there rather than down here at the end. Not quite sure what I'm going to put down there at the end. But maybe you could leave any thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments, including what you think I should include in this airport next. I would love a second set of gates and stuff, but that would probably then be the end of the series once we've done that. But for now, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.